Olá, pessoal! Mais um episódio aqui do Inglês no Rádio e eu tô muito feliz em anunciar que nós abrimos os challenges e o Sound School lá no nosso site inglesnecru.com. E o mais legal ainda é que nós temos descontos. Sim, temos descontos nos produtos individuais e também nos packs. Nós criamos packs dessa vez que você pode escolher o que você quer fazer. Vale muito a pena. E de novo, vai lá no inglesnecru.com. Acessa direitinho, vê tudo o que você quer fazer e a gente está te esperando para ser o nosso futuro estudante, tá bom? É isso. Agora vamos ficar com um recadinho aqui do Cambly. Bye! O Cambly continua te oferecendo uma aula grátis lá no cambly.com ou no aplicativo do Cambly com falantes nativos do inglês. Todos os professores que estão lá são falantes nativos da língua inglesa. Então, você que está querendo melhorar o vocabulário, melhorar a conversação, falar sobre business, falar sobre a sua área de atuação, treinar para uma entrevista de emprego, vai no cambly.com ou no aplicativo do Cambly e coloca o nosso código em minutos grátis. O nosso código é Inglês no Cru Podcast. Vale muito a pena, todo mundo que fez curtiu e também os planos que eles oferecem é de acordo com o que você puder fazer e puder pagar. Então, se você puder fazer, por exemplo, 15 minutos por semana, tem plano assim. 30 minutos 2 vezes por semana, tem plano assim. Vai lá, dá uma fusticada, vale muito a pena. A gente não tá aqui falando todos os dias sobre isso para você se realmente a gente não acreditasse, tá bom? Now, on with the show.
Hello, hey, sweet people, and welcome to another episode of Inglês no Rádio. My name is Foster, and as always, I am here with
Alexia Souza.
Alexia Souza.
Alexia Souza. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Inglês no Rádio. We are very happy to have you here.
Yes, as always, we are very happy to have you here. Today, we are continuing our conversation about words and kind of copying and taking inspiration from a TikToker. Alexia, do you want to explain what we are doing today? Because it is your idea.
Yes, I love having good ideas, or which I think those are good ideas. So.
We will see.
So, Greg is the writer that I've been following on TikTok, and he's always talking about words and tactics of how to write better or how to be more like how to speak better, right? How to communicate better. And then I brought this idea to Foster today.
Okay, can I give you one quick recommendation?
Uh-huh.
Let's try the word tactics.
Tactics.
Yes, so we have tactic.
Tactic.
Kind of like TikTok.
Just like tic-tac.
Yeah. Do you know what a tic-tac is?
Tic-tac.
Tic-tac. Exatamente.
Yeah, aquela balinha.
Yeah, tic-tac.
Tic-tac. Tactic.
There we go.
Okay, tactics.
Awesome. So we're talking about this guy, Greg, on TikTok. He's a writer. He talks about words, how to write better, how to speak better in English. And specifically today, we are going to focus on
how to be more eloquent in English.
How to be more eloquent in English. Okay, so before we get started with the specific tactics, I would love to ask you, Alexia, what does this mean? You're shaking your head no, but you don't even know the question yet.
I know.
Do you?
Yes, you're gonna ask me what to be more eloquent means for you.
Yeah, what does it mean to be more eloquent? Why would you like to speak more eloquently? How does that look for you?
I think that's how to speak in a way that it's smarter, like that you sound more I wouldn't say like formal, but I would say like in different forms and to different group of people and how to be able to speak better.
Yeah, we don't have to lie here. You want to sound smarter. That's kind of the name of the game. But the
Yeah,
way I see it, to be honest, when you were thinking about eloquence or sophistication in a foreign language, what you are really trying to achieve is you want to speak more similarly to the way that you speak in your native language. So, for example, Alexia, in Portuguese, you speak very eloquently. You have a sophisticated and expansive vocabulary, and I imagine you want to get your English a little bit closer to that level of Portuguese, right?
of course. And right now, when I'm already advanced, almost fluent, I want to get to that level for sure.
Yeah. And this is a beneficial exercise, and it's a good thing to think about for people at all levels. You can always be a little bit more eloquent, a little more cultured and sophisticated with your speaking.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to get directly into the tactics that he discussed in his TikTok.
Yes, I think that the first one that I would choose would be like I was watching another video from another girl that I posted on our Instagram as well. And um, she was like, "Oh, you guys want to know how I speak English? And how did I get to this level right now? It's because I don't stop talking speaking English 24 hours per day. Like I keep talking to myself anytime, every time that I can in the bathroom, looking at the mirror, taking a shower, whatever.
Hmm.
I don't stop talking.
Yeah, all day, every day. So just to
Yeah.
clarify, in this TikTok video, he gives 3 recommendations about how to speak more eloquently in English, and one of the recommendations is to speak every chance you get.
And do you agree with that?
I 100% agree, of course. What do you think? Yeah. And he gives specific examples of how to do this. So, one of his examples is to start a TikTok.
Yes. Yes, I think when he says like to start a TikTok is simply like putting yourself out of your comfort zone and just doing it. Because when you are recording yourself and showing yourself to someone else is like, look at me, I'm doing this. What do you think? So it's a good way of doing it.
Yeah, precisely. And it almost seems sarcastic that he is saying on TikTok that you should start a TikTok. But I think the principle is really important because if you really think about what we are doing right now, pretty much the main reason we started podcast is so we could talk and people could listen. And this, more than anything, I would say has improved our English quite drastically.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So it could be a TikTok, it could be an Instagram. He also mentions Toastmasters. Do you know
Yeah,
what this is?
no, I don't know.
Toastmasters is really, really cool. And I was actually researching this last week for some reason. But Toastmasters is an international organization that trains public speaking. So there are Toastmasters in Brazil, in the US, in Chile, in Asia.
Like toast, to give a toast.
Yes.
Toastmasters. Ah. Or because I was thinking like a toast that you put
No.
a
So a
bread.
toast is like you are giving a speech at a wedding, and then generally a Toastmaster is the person in charge of the public speaking event.
Ah,
And
did
any
you?
questions?
Yes. Because when I was at college,
When I was in college.
in college, I took two classes. One, it was an improv class
Hmm.
that was horrible, horrible, but it taught me a lot. And the
It
other
taught
one,
me a lot.
yeah,
Yeah, I heard you say it taught me a lot.
no, it taught me a lot.
Okay, same thing again. Taught.
Yeah, taught.
There we go. There we go.
And the other class was how to give an awesome presentation in front of a group of people.
Yeah. So that's very similar to the idea of Toastmasters, from what I understand. It's just a group of people in your city or your state or your region, and you meet and everyone gives talks and they give you feedback on how to improve those talks. And I know this seems like a boring, like public speaking type thing, but I really enjoy investing in good life skills, and the ability to communicate effectively and eloquently is something that will improve every aspect and every area of your life.
Cool. And the second point that he talks about is to read. Read everything that you can. Read every single piece of newspaper, books, different authors, different cultures, and everything.
Yes. So, this is something we have talked about many times on the show. Reading is magic. Reading is your friend. It will improve your vocabulary. It will make you smarter. It will make you more cultured, more well rounded. It will make you a better individual in every way. However much you are reading right now, you should be reading more.
Yeah, totally agree with that, because a lot of people, they send me messages like, Alexia, help me with my vocabulary. What did you do to get your vocabulary? There isn't a perfect formula. We always talk about it every single day. It's like you getting out of your comfort zone and you reading more and more.
Yeah. So when we did the Inglês no Cru book club, I did an interview with my brother, who is an avid reader. He reads a lot. He is a lawyer. And he said something that really stood out to me, that if you are feeling sad or down or anything, if you read for 30 minutes, if you just have a book, nothing else, and you're just reading, that is a guaranteed way to feel better. So if you're struggling with reading, if you have difficulties figuring out how to make time for reading, just try it. Just read for 30 minutes without a phone and see how you feel after. I guarantee you, you will feel better.
Yes, very, very true.
Okay. So we have speak, read. What's the last one?
What's the last one, Foster?
You don't remember what the last one is? I gotta look at my notes.
Go ahead and look at your notes.
Okay, the last point is to talk about what you are passionate about.
Yes. No. It's to not talk about what you're passionate about. It's to talk about anything with passion.
I did not understand it that way.
I think both of us, we are right. We don't have to disagree on that.
I do think there's a small difference. So if you asked me to speak passionately about quantum physics, I can't do that. I just can't do that. But if you ask me to speak about linguistics, no matter what, I'm going to speak passionately about that because I love language. I love linguistics.
Yeah, but of course, but wait. Of course, you're going to talk with passion about the stuff that you already know. But if you are studying or like grabbing a new book to read about physics or whatever, and then you're going to tell me what's about, you're going to speak with passion. You don't have to understand that profoundly just to speak with passion.
Yeah. But I do disagree that I think he was saying it's a lot easier to speak passionately about the things you already know about, and that will make you automatically speak more in a more sophisticated and eloquent way, and that helps you develop those skills rather than trying to speak about a completely new subject that's going to be more difficult. It's going to be more complicated to speak sophisticatedly. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, I do, but I don't think that I'm wrong. I
don't
think
think that
that
you are wrong either.
I think that we can have our differences with
We
this.
agree to
To
disagree.
disagree. Yeah, but I think that both all the points that he was saying and telling people how to do it, those are very, very simple ways and good tips, good tactics of doing it. And I mean, you just need to start practicing.
Yeah, these are 3 simple tips, but I think it's a great review. So just to recap, rule number 1, speak at every chance you get. Rule number 2, read everything you can get your hands on. And rule number 3, speak passionately.
Cool.
Okay, anything else to add, Alexia?
No, just let's go and have fun with this. Let's be eloquent.
Let's do it. We will talk to you guys tomorrow.
Bye! Obrigada por ter escutado mais um episódio aqui do Inglês no Rádio. A gente tem muito, muito, muito que agradecer a vocês. E a forma da gente agradecer é oferecendo desconto. E a gente está lá oferecendo desconto nos nossos produtos que nós temos, que são os nossos cursos. Tanto os challenges quanto o Sound School estão com desconto lá no inglêsnicro.com. E a forma de você acessar é, claro, indo no inglêsnicro.com e vendo o que eles estão oferecendo, né, gente? Então vai lá, que eu tô muito, muito feliz. A gente tá muito feliz, claro, de poder estar reabrindo para vocês e poder fazer com que vocês melhorem cada vez mais o inglês de vocês e atinjam a melhor fluência, pronúncia, vocabulário, leitura, tudo possível, tá bom? Então é isso, inglêsnicro.com, hein?